Welcome everybody back to the Buzz Podcast, episode 47, and we're here on an exciting Monday after Sunday. We had game winners in both football and basketball. We had a slew of injuries in the NFL. I think you can make an all-hospital team at this rate of how many people got injured.
You can make a first team, second team, and a third team. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, without a doubt.
Adam Schefter's thumbs are burning after today.
And then we honestly had an exciting fantasy for both football and baseball. So we're going to get to all those here. I think for some people. So starting off here with the NFL, I mean, there were some exciting games. Very high scoring. And then I feel like we're going to get a lot of high scoring games this year because the defense really – you're not really going to have that 12th man helping the defense. I feel like –
Let me give a quick shout out there. Michael Pittman had 4 catches for 37 yards today.
I would say the
film room guys went crazy today.
Yeah, Antonio Gibson, the man we've been praising, got his
first touchdown,
NFL touchdown.
I
went hype. I was playing a game of rec. My one friend told me he said Antonio Gibson scored a touchdown. I did not believe him because Antonio Gibson was not getting the ball in the red zone at all this week. And
I think feed him.
No, but I'm pretty sure
fantasy.
I'm pretty sure he scored from like far out though, right?
Yeah, it was like 10 yards, so he got a pretty decent run there.
I'm pretty sure all fantasy things are kind of a lock besides Brad and Mike's game, right?
Me and Nick, because Nick still has Kamara.
I mean Nick, I don't want to like hate, but like I don't know. It'd be very hard for
Nick.
It's
44 points.
Yeah, but don't you still have Waller though?
And I have Waller and Lutz.
Yeah.
Waller's getting shut down.
I think Drew Brees and Kamara can put up 50 combined. So.
They could easily put up.
Yeah, they could easily put up 50. So.
Okay, so let's go through the games here real fast. We got Giants Bears. I mean. It ended in a shootout. Danny Dimes tried to make a comeback there, but
Trubisky looked really good in the first half. And then he actually looked horrible in the second half. But yeah, I picked him up in fantasy.
17-13. Then we got Cowboys Falcons, a complete shootout.
Okay,
literally came down to an onside kick.
Can we talk about that onside kick? Can we talk about that onside kick?
Yes.
The best onside kick I have ever seen in my entire life.
What do you mean the best? The Falcons should have easily recovered that.
Well,
I
no.
didn't even see it.
The reason they didn't touch it is because they didn't think it was going to go 10 yards, so they just left it. Because if they touched it and they didn't, and it would have been a fumble, and the Cowboys could have easily got it. It was the best onside kick I have ever seen in my entire life.
Okay,
it was pretty good.
But if you jump on the ball, what's the chance you don't recover it? Like there's no.
Well, these are the hands.
Touch the
These
ball.
aren't like
exactly. These are the hands, boys. Like these are like receivers and like defensive backs.
The best guys on the team. They should have gone for it. But then we had Dak Prescott going off that game. He scored 3 rushing touchdowns, which it seems like to be a trend this year. A lot of quarterbacks are going rushing touchdowns, which it's weird, but it's happening.
Protect your hamstrings. Protect your hamstrings and your quads.
Yeah, I don't know. So Cowboys won that 40-39 on a last-second field goal.
That was a crazy
in the game.
Falcons
moving on to the Packers Lions.
I had a hope for my upset at the beginning of that game.
Aaron Jones just went off, and
yes,
Lions
sir.
Lions can't play defense.
That is my fantasy team right there.
So I mean, that's all I gotta say. Lions can't play defense, and we blow.
Jeff Okudah got burned on a play against Devontae Adams. I saw.
Yeah, I preached it in our video. I wanted Isaiah Simmons. I wanted them to trade back for him.
Now we don't like Okudah.
I liked him. I like him. I'm not saying I don't.
I think you said he was going to win Defensive Player, the Rookie Player of the Year.
Hey, it is what it is. Let's go to the next one.
So that game ended 42-21 Packers. Next, we got Titans versus Jaguars. Ben?
Well, it was
a rivalry.
Somehow they got 13 points in the fourth quarter, but a win's a win, and I don't care.
I'm telling you.
Okay, went absolutely bananas.
The Jaguars give the Titans a run for their money, bro.
Yeah, coming from a Titans fan, how do you feel about Gardner Minshew?
He's not bad.
He did
I'm not
much
saying-
better than I thought he was going to do it against our defense. I mean, I don't know if it's just our defense is not as good as I think, or Gardner Minshew's just better than I think.
I
But
think Gardner Minshew's better than you.
Gardner Minshew's been disrespected.
He's definitely up there in most underrated
I
players.
feel him.
Oh, and then we got a complete shit show. Or actually, Titans won 33-30 on the last-second field goal. Surprisingly, again.
interception by Harold Landry.
And then Colts, Vikings. I mean, Nick, you.
I mean,
You
it
would
was
wanna sound off on
it
that.
was Phillip Rivers who didn't do that great, and then Kirk Cousins who did absolutely
All I'm
dog.
saying is the Minnesota Vikings are they're obviously right now the worst team in the NFC, and they got the worst quarterback in the league. Like nothing else
really?
to say there.
I mean, he threw 3 interceptions.
This year, right now, he's the worst.
How many did he throw last week? Like 2 or 3?
No, I
So-
think it was 2 last week,
And then
and
3
three
this week.
this
So 5.
week.
But like,
Didn't he have like
Him and
52
Carson Wentz are
yards?
tied for most interceptions in the league right now. So, I mean, Colts
But-
won that
but
20-11.
Kirk Cousins is better than Josh Allen.
I mean, the Colts
Uh,
scored 15 in the second, and then they kept going.
There's nothing really else to say about that. Colts.
And we all
28-11.
picked the Vikings to win. Tough.
Yeah, I mean, I should have believed in Michael Pittman. That's tough.
I just thought they had the most accurate quarterback and the best defensive line.
Yeah, because we've been getting that yelled in our ear. But
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like
Okay,
they, I
so we
mean,
got-
they didn't do a horrible job on defense. I'll give them that. Obviously, when the offense does that bad, you can't get off the field.
Because Phil Rivers isn't that good either.
Exactly. I mean, so I would blame the offense.
I feel bad for Pittman.
so then we got Bills Dolphins, kind of a closer game than most people thought.
Nah,
I feel as though.
I feel like again the Dolphins are one of the teams that give like the rivals run for their money. You know, like I feel like every divisional game is close for them. Every single. I mean, they're gonna lose them, but every game's close.
Nick, how do you feel about this game?
Yeah, I mean, wait to talk about the Bills game here.
Yeah, Bills game.
I mean, right now, Josh Allen's, I said he was going to be the dark horse MVP. I think right now he is the MVP as of week 2. Leads the league in passing yards and touchdowns.
Playing good. I mean, him and Dak are up there for MVP right now. I feel as though, just because of the numbers they're putting up. Say what you want.
You gonna talk about Russell Wilson?
Him too.
Him too.
My take there.
You gotta go.
Bills won that game 31-28. Like I said, it was a close game. Then we got the 49ers
Rip,
Jets.
I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. Adam Gase, you're so bad. So bad, bro.
I'm with you. Same with Matt Patricia.
Bro,
I
no,
want him out
you
of
don't
there.
understand. You don't understand. I'm gonna make this very brief. But Sam Darnold had like a 91 passer rating today. I actually did pretty good. He was making he made some really good throws. But what the
Mhm.
fuck are
In
these?
the second half?
What the fuck are these third? No, yeah, I mean, their play calls weren't designed for him. I think he was like 9 for 13 in the first half, like all short passes, which is not as. Therefore, let me finish my sentence. Yeah, just absolutely horrible. Stop giving Frank Gore the goddamn ball 21 times.
That running back
49ers
group's
won that
different,
game.
though.
49ers were injured. That they lost a lot. That game lost.
I mean,
Nick Bosa, Solomon Thomas,
So were the New York Jets.
Jimmy Garoppolo, and Raheem Mostert. So I mean,
It was a
apparently-
battle of the hospital.
apparently the 49ers are pensioning to not playing at MetLife next week because they play the Giants next week, and apparently they're saying the turf was not good, so they're putting in like a request to the league or something to play.
Yeah,
somewhere
that's
else,
just
and
'cause they don't
Makes
wanna
sense.
play. Yeah, that sounds like
they're obviously gonna beat the Giants though. I mean,
Are they?
they lost four. They will.
Are they?
They're gonna beat the Giants. They put up they lost 4 of their best guys to 4 knee injury or to 4 leg injuries. So I mean, it's something to look into. I think you could say at least. So
Yeah, I mean, I think
Um,
Nick Bosa's out for the season. They said.
yeah, torn ACL. So 49ers won 31-13, Move to Rams, Eagles. I mean, didn't
That was
really
a
watch
good
that
game.
game.
That was a good game.
Yeah, it was just a good game. Rams won
Eagles, I don't know
37-19.
what's going on with them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Steelers, Broncos.
It's not even the Eagles. Like Carson Wentz.
Steelers, Broncos. Broncos were coming back near the end. They lost Drew Lock, obviously, in the first quarter or first half at least. Jeff Driscoll had to come in. Played a good game, I feel as though. He's a decent, like you could say, reliever. But he's a decent backup there. So, I mean, I feel like
Made
they
it
kind
close
of messed
versus
up.
a top defense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
like,
like
yeah.
I don't know. My like me saying Drew Lock was gonna do really good. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I feel like a lot of players who are getting hurt this year and different.
He's out. Drew Lock's out 2 to 6 weeks with a right shoulder
AC,
strain or
yeah,
something.
it's like the AC.
Something along that line. So Steelers won that game 26-21. Moving on to Buccaneers, Panthers. Buccaneers just showed they obviously have chemistry, even though it was against the Panthers, who struggled last week. So Buccaneers won 31-17.
Tom Brady not looking good though.
Yeah, Tom Brady's looking a little sketchy there. So that's something obviously to worry about. Then we had Cardinals, Washington. Cardinals are proving they're one of the best teams in the league right now.
Yeah,
I feel
bro.
as though with that offense.
And
and-
Kyler Murray's proven that he's the.
Yeah, someone I don't know who, but someone had them as their dark horse MVP. I don't know who it was.
Brad.
I want to say it was
I think it was
Brad.
me.
Yeah,
Brad or Ben? Yeah, well, I was gonna say it's Brad or I think it was Ben. No, I think it was Ben.
yeah. So I mean, which could easily happen with the numbers he's putting.
Your dark horse
and then-
MVPs were looking better than our MVP one. Actually, I said Russell Wilson though. So
Yeah, and I think.
And then Antonio Gibson obviously had his first career rushing touchdown. We all were waiting to see that, love him or hate him, but he had his first career rushing touchdown in that game. Then we had, honestly, the surprise game of the week, the Chiefs versus the Chargers. Chargers always put a good matchup against the Chiefs, but obviously Justin Herbert was notified 5 minutes before game time that he was going to be a starter, and he put up 300-plus yards.
he looked good.
Yeah, he looked really good. He was the first quarterback since 1953 to have a rushing touchdown, and a passing touchdown in his first career game. So, I mean, Justin Herbert, obviously the future. I don't agree with that. Anthony Lynn says Tyrod Taylor should be the starter when he comes back. I think it should be handed over to Herbert. He's 6'5". I mean,
Yeah,
he's ready.
He's ready.
he's better than Tyrod.
Very, very much better than Tyrod. He had one interception today. Don't think that was his fault. I was watching the game. It was kind of just a little bit airmailed. The one thing he has to work on is just calm. He was a bit jitterish. And he was throwing the ball a little. Obviously, he was notified 5 minutes before the game, so you're gonna be. He was throwing the ball a little bit over the head of Keenan Allen. He was kind of throwing it inside when it should have been like a little bit outside. Obviously, he's a rookie quarterback. He's not going to be perfect, but I feel like you give him more starts this year and he'll be good.
He's in a good situation there. They have a
Very
good
good
offense.
situation because they're a playoff team.
They have good players around.
Literally, all they did was get rid of Phillip Rivers and add Herbert, younger.
And that defense
I
got
could-
way better.
I could say, Justin Herbert will have a better career than Phillip Rivers.
I mean,
I mean,
it's not really that hard. I feel like Phil Rivers was like a really decent quarterback like his whole career.
I mean, the thing about Phillip Rivers is, though, he put up a Hall of Fame career just with his numbers alone. And that's partly because he had
Yeah.
Antonio
Yeah, it's bad to say.
Gates. And now, I mean, if Herbert does good, Keenan Allen will want to stay. Hopefully that progresses Mike Williams. Hopefully Hunter Henry can come back and be decent to what he was his first couple years in the league.
Yeah, I
So-
think this proves Herbert might be better than Tua.
It might prove that.
I haven't
too.
seen
Who
him
knows?
play in the
We
NFL
haven't
yet, but
seen
I
Tua
feel
play
like
yet.
Well, I
I
mean,
feel like
well,
Herbert
Well, I mean, yeah,
has a better situation, so he should be better.
I liked Herbert and I feel like Herbert was like the better draft prospect than Tua. I don't know why.
I think the biggest bombshell Miami should do, Thursday Night Football, Tua
Start Tua.
starts. Start Tua.
Wait,
Start
Fitzpatrick
versus-
did good today, though.
Who are they versing?
I think they should
Jacksonville.
just do it. Start Tua. Who are they playing again?
Jacksonville.
Jackson. Start Tua. What do they have to lose?
Tua
Start
versus
Tua.
Gardner Minshew. That'd be a show to watch.
That would get the. I mean, not that Miami cares about the ratings because they don't get any money from it. but that would get so much ratings right there. Tua versus Minshew.
Andrew, that there actually is a lot of lose from that. Like just throwing your rookie quarterback out there. Like I don't.
It's versus Jacksonville. It's not anything.
I mean,
like they don't have a defense.
I mean, they don't have a defense, but I don't know. Do we trust Tua?
Be another shootout.
Yeah. So the Chiefs won that game in overtime. First overtime in SoField Stadium. 23-20 after 3 straight game-winning field goals by Harrison Buckner. Man just kept drilling 58 yarders, and they kept timeout, a penalty, and then he finally kicked one for the win. Then we had Ravens Texans. Didn't watch that game really, but it looked like Lamar just did what Lamar does, and
I don't want to talk about Lamar. He sold me today.
I don't think Lamar played that good though, right? Or did he? I don't know.
I mean, he didn't have to do much today.
Yeah, he really didn't have to do much. Lamar had
he had 16 runs today.
Yeah, 16 rushes for 54 yards. He had 24 passes for 204 yards, a touchdown. Yeah, he really didn't have to do much. It looks like the defense really took over the game.
Yeah. I mean, they have a top defense. So.
And Justin Tucker had 4 field goals. So
yeah, I personally want to thank the Ravens defense for making me easily do great in fantasy this week. I love you for that.
And yeah, Deshaun Watson, he needs a better situation there in Houston.
He needs an offensive line.
Yeah, the fact that he has no offensive line and no receivers just makes me cry for the guy.
I feel bad for
his
him.
receivers are all like small.
Baltimore won that 33-16, and then we had our Sunday night game, prime time, Seattle versus the Patriots. And
so ironic.
It's actually a really good game.
It was honestly what we expected to be, I think.
No, but like I don't know. It's just like so ironic how like the Patriots lost from running on the 1-yard line. I don't know. It's like
Seattle got the revenge.
Yeah.
I mean,
even though it's the regular season, they lost the Super Bowl, but
Cam Newton showed he can actually pass, but he also showed that they're still just going to cheese and make him a vulture at the goal line.
They're too predictable in the goal line.
Yeah. Now they're just too predictable. Cam Newton was their leading rusher. Keep that in mind. 47 route. He had their most carries on their team.
They don't have any money.
I don't know. It's just crazy to see that. Cam Newton had 397 passing yards, but then the story of the night, Russell Wilson, 5 touchdowns, 5 different receivers. The Patriots all of last year let up 4 passing touchdowns, and they let up 5 tonight in one game. So,
I mean, Russell Wilson had to carry Seattle the first 2 games because their defense hasn't even looked that good.
No, not at all. Their defense is getting hurt.
Last week, Matt Ryan had 450 yards, and this week Cam almost put up 400 pass yards.
It's definitely something to look at there, and it will show. If Russell continues to win, he's going to prove he's MVP.
I don't know. I think that Seattle defense even steps up a little bit more. The Seahawks easily. I don't know. I feel like that offense is way too overpowered.
Yeah. So tonight we got the Saints versus Raiders. Should be a good game there at the Allegiant Stadium, I believe it's called.
It's not the Black Hole, it's the Death Star.
Yeah, Death Star. First game there in Las Vegas.
No fans?
Yeah, I think there might be some fans. Yeah, so should be interesting there.
No, I think there's none.
No fans? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said there's going to be none for the first week of like.
Okay, so no fans there. Now, where there also is no fans, it's still in the NBA, but they're still hitting game winners there down in Orlando. And Anthony Davis just pulled up in Jokic's face and just
he had a good look there.
Oh yeah,
that was a good play call.
The other thing I want to talk about is Dwight Howard. Were you guys watching the game at all?
I saw the last.
I saw the last 2 minutes.
I was watching the whole game. Dwight Howard was just pestering Jokic. He was literally in Jokic's face.
And
then all he would do was just put his hands up. He would just stand by Jokic and put his hands up. And he would just stand there and then push him with his body.
You know what he wanted?
And
I don't know.
He was just pestering
Jokic. No, I was about to get into some weird details. But
he was just pestering Jokic. And I feel like Lakers got that series wrapped up. They won game 2, but I feel like they got it wrapped up. Honestly.
I mean, it's Lakers in 5, if that.
I mean, Nuggets are just waiting to go down 3-1. They're waiting for that to turn up.
No, I remember their coach. He was like, "We actually pensioned the league if we could start the series 3-1."
Watch, they're gonna win the next game, and the Lakers will win. Then they're gonna make it like go to 7.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I don't think
And then
they
moving
can
on to
do
the
that.
moving on to the Eastern Conference, you got the Heat up 2-1 on the Celtics. I mean, I still think Heat got this.
I got Celtics.
Celtics showed promise, but
Yeah, I think he will win at like 6.
I got
It'll be a
Celtics.
very interesting final.
Celtics in the finals. I mean,
Yeah, I got Celtics.
either or. If Lakers make it to the finals, it would make a perfect storyline for either team because then you have the Lakers Celtics again, or you have Lakers or you have
LeBron
versus
versus
the
his
Heat.
former team.
Yeah, I kind of just want the Celtics to lose just because they beat the Raptors. I'm kind of just salty.
True. But yeah, I mean, we've already gone into who we want in the finals there. Now it's just kind of a waiting game. See,
You don't want the Nuggets to win it all because what we said.
Yeah, then we can't shave for a while. So
Wait, what?
Wait.
Oh yeah, Joe wasn't here for
I
that.
mean, you're a part of it now too. Then.
So you weren't here for that video. So if this if the Nuggets win the championship, we can't shave our beards from the time it happens to the start of the NBA season.
Bro, do you understand? If I don't shave for like a week and a half, it gets all patchy and shit. No, I don't know about that one, bro.
That's
I mean,
if the
it's a
Nuggets
long
win
shot.
the championship. They have to win the championship.
Well, they better not because I cannot grow a full and it looks like shit. So
3-1 Jamal is gonna like ruin our dreams.
3-1 Jamal is about to come out here and just go brazy on us. He's about to bring his girlfriend out on the court and be like,
bro,
Do it right now.
I'm gonna look patchy if that happens. That better not ever happen.
yeah. So that was our deal. I don't know when we made that, but we made it like a week
Last
ago. I
week.
think. Yeah, I think on last Monday. Yeah, because Brad was a part of it. So yeah. Talking about championships. I think games are official. So for our MLB fantasy baseball, it officially is going to be an all A&M championship. Me versus Mort.
Congrats.
Wait, Nick, you are the commissioner of the league, right?
Yeah.
So we're going under investigation of Andrew's team for the
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the testing results to come in.
Yeah. So
They think my team's on
we've
steroids
actually
just
implemented
because.
a new rule. We've implemented a new rule. Like if a player tests positive for PEDs, their points are canceled out for the previous week. So
No one's tested. No one's tested.
I mean. So your team might end up with 0 points.
No one's testing. No one's testing. We're good here. We're good.
Not yet.
But
Wait,
it's
tomorrow morning. Luke.
I put up 1,300 in round 1 of the playoffs against Nick. Mort put up 900 or like almost 1,000, I think.
Yeah.
Like 980, I think.
Yeah. So me and Mort are gonna be facing each other in the championship. I believe that's why he's not here tonight because he said he's going quiet mode for the whole week.
I don't know what that's.
Well, no, because pretty much like we're in the East, right?
Yeah, we're in the East.
Yeah, so
all 4 of us are in the East.
So I didn't make the playoffs with 5 wins, and Andrew and Ben made it with 5 wins because like the head-to-head tiebreaker stuff, and I think it was like Nick had 5 wins too, right?
Yeah.
Nick had we were all 5 and 2.
Tied.
Yeah, we all had 5 wins, and in the West it was 6 wins and then 3 wins.
Yeah.
And then like 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then 2-2. Then there's 2 2-win teams and then 1 1-win team. And we only had one.
Almost like it was rigged.
Yeah. It was almost like we were stacked against each other.
It's like we like paid these actors to come in and help you guys make it to the finals.
I just want to know, I've checked 1 of my revenge tour. My only 2 losses this year were Nick and Mort. And I got my first one out of the way, and now I'm coming for my second one.
You know what?
Yeah, you got the needles in time.
You know what? The only thing that I can say is at least I was 24's only loss this year. And Andrew, I hope he's your second.
What?
I hope, I don't know if I worded that correctly. I hope.
You hope I'm his second.
Yeah, I hope you're his
There
second
you go.
loss. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a little tired.
So yeah, it's gonna be us in there. Obviously, $100 league winner takes all. So
Oh,
we'll
for
have to
real?
see.
Wait, for real?
It,
Oh, we didn't want to take all.
yeah.
Third
So
place might have to get something now.
who knows? Who knows if if we're gonna be an A&M even? It might just be an A. It might be A and AM. It might be AM in the AM. At this point, I might be doing Wednesday show by myself, and Mort's going radio silent. But
Get AGP.
yeah, might have to bring Quentin. Might bring in Quentin.
Yes. Can we bring in a
It's the life of the show.
Quintavious the goat?
So yeah, baseball's finishing up there. We got one more week left, and
Mets,
then,
you fucking
obviously
suck.
football.
The playoffs
see,
are literally in your hands right now.
Yeah, I
Did
know.
they lose again?
Yeah, they lost 7-0.
Yeah, Tigers have no chance.
Blue Jays should be close to clinching.
Didn't they lose today
Yeah, I
again?
think they
Probably won't be pretty though. No, they won today.
Wait,
they face the Yankees again.
Yeah, they play the Yankees a 4-game series.
Low-key, Yankees might keep in their starters just to keep the Blue Jays from overtaking them.
if the Jays sweep them this series, they'll be tied after that.
Yeah, so Yankees definitely aren't sitting their guys then.
I
because
mean,
they don't want.
Yeah, they probably not.
Yes, Luke Voigt. Okay, Luke Voigt's my Lord and Savior. Might be a jersey.
If Luke Voigt hits more than
I
three
think I'm
home
gonna have to tell one of the pitchers to hit him.
I mean, if Luke Voigt hits more than 3 home runs, he's being brought into evaluation.
He hit 5 home runs this week in 7
I'm looking at the
I know. But if it's
postseason
back-to-back-
seedings right now. Some interesting things here. Wait, the Reds are 8th now?
Yeah, it's really weird there in the NL
that
because
last spot is gonna be anything.
because
The
a lot of those
Reds,
teams,
the Reds, Brewers, and Giants are all at 500.
a lot of those teams missed games, so they're gonna have to make up games. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
really, really weird.
Like the Seattle's then like the right behind the Blue Jays are 23 and 30, 4 games back. So the Jays need a couple wins.
And theoretically,
Yeah, so
theoretically, if they get swept by the Yankees and the Mariners win their 4-game series, then the Mariners are actually in the playoffs.
The Jays are playing in Buffalo now, so maybe they'll be better.
Yeah, that also makes it better for Luke Voigt. He can just slap home runs out of that field.
Again, I don't understand what Luke Voigt
He's
should.
getting shut down. He doesn't have Yankee Stadium to help him this time.
He's gonna slapping him out of Buffalo.
I think literally most of his home runs are at Yankee Stadium.
I think so.
It's glitchy.
Wait, Loki, he's using the can.
I don't want to like assume things, but I feel like the Yankees are cheating. They always hit like so many home runs at their own. Like they get so many hits when they're home, and then on the road they play like worse. It feels like.
I mean, who knows? No one knows who's cheating anymore. It's happening so much around the
You
league.
do it.
Yeah, you're
I'm not
your
cheating.
fantasy team.
I'm not cheating. And another thing,
I
it's
literally has
back-to-back
to
years for me.
cheat.
I went last year. I went to the championship last year. Didn't even set a lineup last year, and I went to the championship.
We're not counting that.
When I set a lineup,
really no.
Last
my
year's
team
league
didn't-
was kind of like not even serious like this.
when I
Yeah,
set a
no, I-
lineup, my team's actually dominant.
I think we all gave up after like a month.
You know, I think
Nick, I remember you texted me right before the week it started, and you're like, "Hey, you just want to split the money?" And I was like,
Wait, I forgot that Mike was the money last year.
Yeah, because I think it was $300, or it was like $200, and we each got 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think it helped me. I bought a game with it. I think I don't remember what game I bought with it, but I bought a game with it, and you know,
it was probably COD.
I was mad.
Next week we might when the MLB season we have to do like a playoff prediction.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll talk about.
Definitely
Obviously,
won't
we'll
be
talk about who.
biased.
We'll talk about, or next Monday it will be whoever won the championship, and then we'll talk about the playoffs because they'll be right there. So, yeah, we can do that. Fantasy football today. it went interesting.
I caught a dub.
I think a lot. 2 games will come down to Monday night. It'll be me and Nick. Again, we're facing each other same week, so me and him coming down Monday night, and then Brad and
Go on.
what?
Never mind, you
Oh,
finished.
and then Brad and M1 or Mike are gonna come down to Monday night also. So Brad, another Monday night nail biter for him. Unfortunately, I feel like he's gonna get pissed off again, but I don't know if we can watch that one in Discord together.
All right, so Dak Prescott is being evaluated for roids also, as he scored 19 points last week and 42 this week. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, we just put in the needles when we're versing Nick.
Yeah, we
had
didn't
to
need
cheat
him.
against me.
We didn't need him against baseball or in baseball anymore because we'd already set that win, so we passed him over to our football team.
Yeah, and then next week your team's gonna be like horrible now or something.
And the fact that Robbie Anderson is going off for me, and I accidentally drafted him with the 144th pick.
Yeah, he's like their best receiver.
He's good, bro. I'm telling you, he's been a good.
So, football. We'll talk about that more. We'll talk about football more on Friday's episode.
I had 3 players with 3 total TDs. I had 6. I had like 6. No, I had 2 players that had 3 TDs.
I only had 1 touchdown combined today.
Tyler Higbee.
Between all your guys, you only had 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Mr.
I
Tyler
had
Higbee.
a few good games, but no touch.
Okay, so I think that's all for us. We'll obviously touch on more on fantasy on Friday as the week will have been wrapped up and we'll know the official winners. And me and Nick's game decides who is going to be leading in. Actually, Mike's game decides too, because if he wins, he'll be 2-0.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So yeah, that game will decide there, and me and Nick's or whoever wins this will decide who's top of the East because they'll be 2-0. There could be 2 teams 2-0 in the East.
It's still
yeah.
early to
Then-
talk about
Well, yeah. I
standings.
mean,
And then we'll prove that we'll once again prove that the East is better. It just seems like the East gets stacked.
Well, I mean, yeah, the East is way better because I mean, no offense, but I think I have the best. I think me and Wood is a very good team. I think me and Wood are the top 2 teams.
Michael Jackson basement kids came out of nowhere today.
Yeah, he actually set his lineup, and he actually went for 160. So good for him. Okay, I think
West
that's
on
all for us
notice.
today. We will be back Tuesday morning with our Monday night recap and our picks for the week, and Nick and Joe's film room also Tuesday with whoever they have for their fantasy players of the weekend. Should be interesting there.
I mean, I don't want to do player on the same team that we did last week, but might have to.
Yeah, low-key, I mean, I know.
Or
It's just
previous
one
player.
went off and then
I got 8.
And I if you guys are doing the rookie player of the week, just saying.
Oh,
Just saying. And then obviously A&M on Wednesday, and then we'll have Thursday night recap and fantasy outlook on Friday. So thank guys for watching. Drop subscribe. We're 1 away from 70, so if you guys can help us get there. If you guys like our content,
happening.
just
69.
drop a like,
Nice.
please.
Actually,
Yeah.
actually, can no one else please sub? I want that 69 forever. even-
So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you on Tuesday and then on Friday.